Et hop les gens, ça reste pour la suite de Tezo. Oui, voilà.
South Point is currently off limits. You'll need to keep back for your own safety.
Que s'est-il passé?
The citizens of South Point are killing each other in the streets. I've seen nothing like it. Captain Alonthor may need help evacuating survivors. You'll find him by the road, outside the town.
Je vais aller parler à votre capitaine.
Turn back, citizen. South Point is... I don't know what to call it exactly.
Que s'est-il passé?
I sent 3 of my best scouts into South Point to answer that very question, but none returned. Until I know their fates, I can't request reinforcements. But I won't send anyone else inside until I know what happened to my scouts. You see my predicament.
Et si je m'occupais de retrouver vos éclaireurs?
I certainly won't stop you. One of South Point's citizens also offered to help find the scouts, but she seemed a bit eccentric. Perhaps she has something to offer beyond alarming theories?
Je vais lui parler.
You should know Dareneth has some sort of position in Elden Root. Seems to think her reputation precedes her. No need to kiss the hem of her robes, but she's far less prickly if you show her some respect.
Je m'en souviendrai.
Last I saw Dareneth, she was taking shelter in one of the tents. I could do without this damnable rain. It's been storming since we arrived, and it shows no sign of letting up.
Je peux vous poser quelques questions?
Ask what you will.
D'après vous, que se passe-t-il à Pointe Sud?
I don't care to speculate.
Pourquoi donc?
I can only act upon what I know. It's apparent that the townsfolk have caused harm to themselves and others within South Point. Yes, it seems they've all gone mad. But until I know for certain, all I can do is hope to contain it.
Cela fait longtemps que Pointe Sud est dans cette situation?
Strange reports arrived in Elden Root a week ago. Little things, people acting oddly. But when a South Point guard delivered his own severed tongue to the Altmer embassy, someone noticed. If we weren't spread so thin, we'd have been here earlier.
Pourquoi êtes-vous si peu nombreux?
General Endari pulled her entire company from the Haven and left for parts unknown. In her absence, we filled the gaps. I tried to commandeer forces from the Grey Mire, but the Thalmor Inner Council considers Argonian refugees a greater threat, in their wisdom.
Que pouvez-vous me dire sur Pointe Sud?
Centuries ago, it was an imperial stronghold, but now it's known as a sleepy coastal town with a big cathedral. You'll find mostly Colovians who've been here for generations, and a handful of wood elves who don't pay much heed to the Green Pact.
Ok.
Did someone call my name?
Yep, moi.
Did Captain Alonthor send you to mock me? Did you come to tell me I don't know the work of a Daedric prince when I see one?
Le prince des draps? Lequel?
Isn't it obvious? Madness swept through South Point like a plague, and so quickly. Only one Daedric prince has such power.
Shéogorath.
No, it's... Wait, yes, that's it exactly. The Daedric Prince of Madness himself, here in South Point. It's all rather exciting, isn't it?
Vous ne semblez pas vous inquiéter pour Pointe Sud.
I'm exceptionally concerned. It is my home, after all. But I'd rather show my concern by doing something about the problem. The captain wanted to find his scouts, didn't he? We should get going.
Vous voulez m'accompagner?
Of course. You need someone who knows the town, and I need someone with whom to take a stroll in this lovely rain. No use arguing. I've been getting my way since before you were born. Or do you want a sweet old woman to show more courage than you?
La conservatrice d'Aranet du planétaire?
Yes. What of it?
On a besoin de vous à fin de Racine pour la cérémonie de ratification.
Actually, I'm needed in South Point. Unless the Queen prefers it left to the whims of a Daedric prince. She can wait.
Oui, donc je suis obligé de le faire. Alors, au moins je sais où passer.
Streets are dangerous. We should check the homes, be neighborly, see if those inside know where the scouts are. No scout. And I do hope that smell came out of an animal.
Pourquoi Shéogorath aurait fait chier à Pointe Sud? Il n'y avait pas autre chose à faire avec la guilde des mages déjà?
No scouts here, just my neighbor. Although this is certainly an interesting arrangement.
I do apologize, but I can't speak right now. I must prepare the beds for their arrival.
L'arrivée de qui?
The 8 divines, of course. I won't be caught with unmade beds.
Je cherche les éclaireurs du domaine.
I saw a few Dominion soldiers a few hours ago. I believe the mayor promised their meat to the wood elves, but I could be wrong. There were sheets to wash.
Que voulez-vous dire?
The wood elves are going to eat their hearts, I imagine. It's what they do, isn't it? Eat the hearts of their enemies? But if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare for their arrival.
Ok, les 8 divins carrément.
It's not time yet. The mayor said you can't eat me until dinner.
Nous sommes là pour vous libérer, pas pour vous manger.
Praise Arcade. This entire town has gone mad. We should have informed Captain Elonthor immediately, but I insisted we press on. If we'd fallen back, maybe my scouts would still be themselves.
Que voulez-vous dire?
The mad people brought us to their mayor. I don't know how he did it, but he turned my scouts into bears. Bears! I thought he'd do the same to me, but he changed his mind. Said the town folks should have me for dinner.
Que pouvez-vous me dire sur le maire?
He locked himself in that big cathedral, saw the doors flare up briefly, glowing as bright as the sky, and then it faded. Magic keeps them shut, I'm sure of it. I've had enough of this place. Please untie me. I need to warn Captain Elonthor.
Très bien, je vais vous détacher.
I'm getting out of here. I recommend you do the same.
Le journal d'une fille.
This mayor seems a charming fellow. We should decide what must be done about him.
Ah ouais, tu veux me parler? Ah.
Soldiers turned into bears, people setting themselves on fire, and now a mad mayor locked in a cathedral. I know I should be horrified, but it all sounds so exciting.
Que pouvons-nous faire à propos de ces éclaireurs?
Oh, I suppose I can reverse the effects of the mayor's magic. After many, many years of honing my craft, this should be a simple matter. But if we're hunting bears, I'll need you to be the bait.
Vous voulez que je serve de l'heure?
I'm an old woman, and such magic requires precision. Wrestling with bears impedes precision. Slap them about their faces, throw sticks at them, call them harsh names, however you must. Keep
Call them harsh names.
this part.
Que pouvons-nous faire au sujet du maire?
I have an old scroll tucked away in my basement laboratory. If we have it in hand, it won't matter how tightly he's locked that cathedral door. But first, we should rid South Point of its bear problem.
Allons-y.
Keep that bear away from me.
Pas de soucis. Hein.
Thank you. I can leave this nightmare.
Est-ce que t'étais en train de pêcher dans le puits? T'étais en train de pêcher dans le puits, hein.
Smash it in the head. Keep it away from me.
Pas de soucis, c'est à moi qu'il en veut, t'en fais pas. Je l'ai pas tué.
Keep that bear away from me.
Ah oui.
Smash it in the head. Keep it away from me.
Heureusement que les éclaireurs respawn. Sinon ça aurait été la merde hein.
The town is broken. Flee while you can.
That wasn't so difficult, was it? Now let's head to my laboratory. We'll need that scroll to get into the cathedral.
You can't fool me! I know you've been watching us!
Donc pour des simples résidents, ça va, ils savent se battre ces cons. Ouh. Il se passe quoi ici? Ah, elle me heal là. C'est pas à peine, mais merci.
No use! Get out of there or the lightning will destroy you! We won't make it inside my laboratory unless we stop the lightning.
Cette tempête n'est pas naturelle, comment fait-on pour l'arrêter?
If someone conjured this storm, they do it from somewhere they could see everything in South Point. There's an old Colovian tower nearby. It's the highest point in the town, aside from the cathedral.
Allons inspecter cette tour.
Have some lightning! You want more lightning? I have plenty to go around!
J'arrive, bâtard.
You get the lightning! Now you get the lightning! What are you doing here? I don't know you.
Qu'êtes-vous responsable de tout cela?
So what if I am? They called me an angry drunk, said I'd never amount to anything. But now I have the lightning, and I'll give it to anyone who makes me mad. Shut your mouth and walk away, or you'll get the lightning, just like all the others.
Vous devez mettre un terme à cette tempête orageuse.
I don't need to listen to this. I'll show you, like I did them. Nobody pushes Rufinus around!
Soyez raisonnable, essayons d'en discuter.
Think you can talk down to me? I'll roast you on a lightning spit. Your lungs will fry so fast they pop like kernels in a skillet. I'll make your eyes burst out of your face. You want better than me?
J'ai l'impression que la personne qui vous met en colère, c'est surtout vous-même. Hein.
What are you talking about?
Vous êtes fâché car vous rejetez vos propres échecs sur les autres, vous haïssez celui que vous êtes devenu.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I pushed everyone away, and then hated them for leaving me behind. Thank you for helping me realize I'm the source of my own problems.
Y a pas de quoi.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. We should head to my laboratory now that the storm's clearing and all.
Il s'est suicidé? Mais je croyais qu'il survivrait. Ça disait Rufinus survit. Je crois qu'en vrai sur mon autre partie je l'avais poussé parce que c'était plus drôle. Oui.
Come, we should.
Mais tu... Non, je suis désolé, tu mérites de crever là. Vraiment, t'as beau être démente, pas me voir alors que je suis devant toi. Non, 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 crève. Crève juste.
Yes, it's on my desk. Yes, over there. Do you see it? Let's head to the cathedral. We're the last people the mayor will expect.
Pourquoi les gens ils ont toujours une cave comme ça chez eux? Je sais pas qui c'est qui me poursuit, je m'en fous. J'ai pas nécessairement envie de me battre.
Not if I kill you first.
Moi, dégagez. Mais c'est quoi cette... Pourquoi tout ce peuple là, oh? Ah, dégagez vous trois là. Je te jure. Vers la fin de la première ère, alors que Valbosé était aux mains de le Second Empire, Pointe-Sud était la colonie impériale la plus importante dans ce qui était alors le royaume du Bois de Gratte. La cathédrale y fut construite par le gouverneur Zantonius, un colovien de Gvatch. Waouh, Gvatch.
Is that the mayor? Wait! I recognize him. Let me see if I can talk some sense
Who's
into
there?
him.
How did you get in? Go. I want to be alone.
Don't you recognize me, Mayor Olis?
Dareneth. Thank the divines. Shéogorath did this, all of it. He used me.
And how exactly did he use you?
He promised me power. The respect I deserve. But then he cursed my tongue with madness and let me make a mess of this town.
You're so pitiful, even for a mortal.
What?
You heard me! Oh, I've always wanted to meet a person within a person. Tell me, what's it like?
I'm so sorry, Shéogorath. I thought you'd abandoned me.
Owlie, I left you a tongue that drives people mad. But I suppose if you don't want my gift, I can take it from your mouth and give it to my new favorite mortal friend.
No. Think of all I've built here. The wonderful screams I've created, all in your name. Doesn't that make me your favorite?
Oh, very well. Sorry, my second favorite mortal friend. We had a good run, but it's time for your curtain.
Okay.
Good. You're finally coming out of it. We should reintroduce ourselves. I don't remember how I came to be here in the cell. When I woke, you were just standing there, foaming at the mouth. Count yourself lucky that Shéogorath had no desire to treat you like a puppet, unlike myself.
Pourquoi Shéogorath prendra-t-il possession de votre corps?
I was in Eldenroot when I heard some of the strange rumors coming from South Point. When I returned here, I recognized the signs. But when I arrived at my laboratory, Shéogorath was already there, dancing. Then I was dancing. After that, it all went dark.
Et ensuite, que s'est-il passé?
I saw and heard everything we did, but I couldn't affect a thing. It was a waking nightmare. My own mind, a prison. I expected him to kill us both, but we're here, aren't we? Best not to think of it. Applying logic to the mad god is unwise.
Qu'est-il donc arrivé à Pointe-Sud?
Mayor Olis happened. He's always blamed others for his own shortcomings, but I never realized he'd been touched by Shéogorath. The only way the madness will end is with his death.
Vous pensez vraiment qu'il mérite de mourir?
He has the power to remake South Point in his image, to the mad god's delight. Where Mayor Olis goes, Shéogorath won't be far behind. I see no other way. Unless you convince Shéogorath to take him back to oblivion, but arguing with the mad god is folly.
Nous devons nous sortir d'ici.
I don't see how. Those bars are thicker than sword blades. We aren't going anywhere. It seems Shéogorath made a few changes to these catacombs. There were never any prison cells below the cathedral.
Ne peut-on pas ouvrir ces portes en utilisant un de vos enchantements?
I already tried. It seems Mayor Orlis found my magic somehow. I'd say it's maddening, but less so than having a Daedric prince steer you around like a carriage. When they come for us, we can try to fight our way out. If they come for us.
Such despair! Well, if it isn't me old friend Hunts for Books. Now, don't look so glum, or the skeevers'll notice. Then, well, they hit you up for spare gold, a few shin bones, your best pair of cheese-fitted slippers. Insufferable beasts. They can't hold a conversation.
Que voulez-vous?
Mayor Owlus is a curd in the soup. A real fly in the way, don't you say? Made a mess of me gift. The kind from the wrong end of a dog. I tried to encourage him. Even brought him a hero to destroy. But he couldn't go through with it. Can you imagine?
Vous parlez de moi?
I led you right here to make it all boring again. And what did he do to stop you? Nothing. There I stood, in my best old lady suit, and he said it was all my fault. He just needs motivation. What better than an escaped prisoner seeking vengeance?
Vous voulez que je le tue?
Could you kill someone you love? I can't. Well, I have, but not Mayor Orlis. It would be too pedestrian. No, I want you to try killing him.
Pourquoi devrais-je le tuer?
I want him to reach deep down, below all the marmalade and crushing failures defining his life, to find a seed of confidence and grow it into a tree of gumption he'll use to beat your brains to paste. But if not, any brain paste will do. Well, even his.
Je le ferai si vous jurez de quitter Pointe-Sud pour toujours.
Deal. Oh, and one more thing. Daraneth stays behind. If you bore me too much, I turn her into a goose, roast her, and feed her to you covered in fine Adar glaze. The goose, I mean. It's a mite bit chilly for my Adar pants.
Comme vous voudrez.
And make it entertaining, would you? After spending so much time in this town, I finally know where the Colovians keep their fur hats.
Ouvre la porte.
This is your chance to fix this mess. Go, deal with the mayor. If South Point bores him, Shéogorath will leave.
Already bored! Here, I brought you some presents. The shiny ones are always the best, wouldn't you say?
Ok, c'est quoi? C'est des draps ça? Ah tiens, Rufinus.
Just kill me, you crazy freak. Wait, you're not him. You are dancing. Who are you?
Nous nous sommes rencontrés à Tours, vous avez été frappé par la foudre.
I did? I had had a few drinks and then I must have blacked out. Woke up here a while ago, tried to sleep, but I kept dreaming of the same man. Wouldn't stop dancing.
Tout va bien?
Can't sleep, or the man dances. I don't want to dance with him. I'm coming with you.
Vous en êtes sûr? Je pars arrêter le Mérolus.
Good. Still have a bit of lightning inside me. I'll help you get to him, so we can bash his face in.
Si vous y tenez, suivez-moi. Ouais, c'est par où? Ah. Bon, je suppose que Rufinus est immortel comme d'hab. Il y va avec ses poings lui, carrément.
Haste and blood! It's why you're my new favorite character. Also, you might see, but mostly haste and blood.
Ok, le jeu veut que j'attaque celle-là, j'attaquerai celle-là. Y'a pas de soucis. Et oui, la curatrice, là, elle vient d'où exactement? J'adorerais comprendre parce qu'elle était pas là. Hein. Mais what? C'est quoi cette expression? Frapper ses oreilles? De quoi vous parlez?
Bring us out! My boredom washed it away. Really got in the cracks there.
That was the man, dancing in my dreams.
Do you have to lumber about like that? Show some panache!
Ah c'est bon, Shéogorath, fous-moi la paix, je fais comme je veux. Il est pas totalement inutile hein, le Rufinus là. Je suppose que j'ai plus de poison. Ah bah si. Allez hop.
Like its eyes for staring brandy. A gift for the madman.
Ok, ils ont contemplé le brandy. Brandy c'est pas un alcool à la base. Bon, en même temps c'est des servants du dieu fou, du coup. Faut de la logique là-dedans. Que ça soit possible.
My you're moving. Everything seems right. This can't be good.
Ouais, peut-être pas.
Oh, this just isn't your day. But your uncle Shéogorath can make it better. I can never decide between choice and free will. Which will triumph in the end? But why not settle the matter for me? Or you could yank a lever, but that's hardly fun for either of us.
Vous m'avez demandé de tuer le maire, pourquoi jouez-vous à ce jeu?
I just told you, choice and free will are subjects I hold quite dear. So, you could fight a very good friend of mine, or you could pull another lever. Your choice.
Je préfère actionner un autre levier.
Oh, all right, but do it with gusto.
Ouais, comme vous voudrez.
Remember, with gusto. A big, steaming pile of it.
J'en ai marre de ces mecs qui me ralentissent tout le temps. La bave de Molagbal m'imprègne plus depuis un moment. dire que c'est assez panache pour Shéogorath.
Not much gusto, but a smidge of verve, 3 jots brio, the essentials for a moxie fondue. Fondue. What was I saying?
My head. So dizzy. I'm all right. I can't.
Bon. Eh ben, au revoir Rufinus.
What do you mean, coming to kill me?
It's a gift, a chance to shine, to prove you have some backbone that won't snap at the lightest touch. Really, Howdy, I'm quite fond of you. Ooh, fondue. What was I saying?
That you're fond of me. That you don't want to watch me die.
Watch you die horribly, all alone, and laughing my head off when it happens. Oh, that doesn't sound like me, does it? But I'm sure you can work the matter out for yourself.
Please, don't do this. Maybe we can work something out. It's not fair. I never wanted this, any of this. Now I'm to die for it. But you're reasonable, aren't you? We can talk about this. Work something out.
Shéogorath m'a pas vraiment laissé le choix.
You do have a choice. Not like me. Shéogorath listened to me. Said he would take me down a golden path. Nobody in South Point ever respected me or gave me a chance to prove who I could truly be. What choice did I have but to make them all see who I really am?
Vous pouvez dire que vous deviez le faire?
My family ruled South Point for generations. But after we lost everything, where was my birthright then? They wouldn't bow to me as they should, so now I've made them bow. It's the burden a true leader must bear. I shouldn't have to die for it.
Si Shéogorath ne vous emmène pas en oblivion, c'est moi qui m'en chargerai.
Wait, that's it. I'll go away with him, if he'll have me. Just let me try to convince him. Besides, there's not much of South Point left. It's a bit used up, don't you think?
Si vous ne réussissez pas à le convaincre, vous mourrez.
Shéogorath, I've been thinking. South Point can't truly appreciate your gift. But if you brought me to the Shivering Isles, I'd fit right in.
You want to go where you like all the others? Where you can be a shank of bacon in a house built of bacon shanks?
No, I mean, think of how I could use your gift in a place that truly understood me.
Well, I suppose you'll make a fine addition to the garden. Very well. The killing's off. I couldn't bring you to my home with more holes in you than when we first met. Just not proper.
Thank you, Shéogorath. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see my new home.
I'll send you ahead. I need a moment to speak with my second favorite mortal. Don't mind the grummites. They always smell that way. Choice wins again. Really tugs at the heartstrings. Careful with those. Yank too hard and the blood goes everywhere but up. I really do admire this town. Shame I can't take it with me. Oh, but can't I? I know just where to put it.
Nous avions un accord. Hein.
We did we? Huh. Well, I suppose you're right. Owlie and I could always visit. Perhaps during hurricane season. That'd be delightful. Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger.
The scouts you rescued brought reinforcements from Elden Root. We subdued the townsfolk for their own protection. Tell me, what happened in the cathedral?
Shéogorath était à cause de tout cela.
What? I thought Dareneth was mad. A Daedric prince in Grotwood? Is he in the cathedral? We should clear the town.
Non, j'ai passé un marché avec lui pour qu'il quitte la ville.
You? Well, thank the 8 divines. Where is this Mayor Owlus all the crazed citizens mentioned? I'd like a word with him.
Shéogorath l'a emmené sur les îles Tremensid.
I would have preferred a public execution. After what he did to this town, I hope he finds a slow death in the Shivering Isles.
Qu'arrivera-t-il aux habitants de Pointe Sud?
We'll escort them to Eldenroot. Hopefully the Mages Guild can look into their madness. As for South Point, we'll remain here to help rebuild. After this, what else?
Bon, on va aller juste à la prochaine... au prochain endroit de quête. Il compte y avoir de la musique un jour dans ce fichier là, ça fait 2 minutes 25 que ça parle. Bah putain, c'est pas trop tôt. Il est où le livre? Eh putain, je voulais regarder ma map. Tu as gagné un niveau? Non, c'est bon. Je veux juste trouver le livre. Non, dégage, je veux juste le livre moi. Là, mais dégage. Je vais prendre le livre à gauche là et voir le boss. Évidemment gardé par 2 tigres, hein, le livre. Forcément. Ah oui, le fétichiste des montagnes, j'avais oublié. J'espérais pouvoir passer là. Évidemment non, hein. Piège. C'est quoi ici déjà? Bon, on va prendre la quête et s'arrêter là.
I know the answer lies at frost trolls. Why did they have to go and stir up frost trolls?
Quel troll de givre?
The walking city of Farlanesti used to spend its winters here. Since then, the Farlanesti faithful come on pilgrimage to pray for its return. But Dominion soldiers pressed the pilgrims into service. They made them dig. Well, they dug up frost trolls.
Pourquoi les soldats du domaine feraient-ils cela?
General Endare ordered them to find Regine's mantle. She believes it's under the Farlanesti winter site. But Regine's mantle is the relic of a trickster god. She doesn't comprehend the dangers. It must be kept out of General Endare's hands.
Je peux vous y aider?
I'll take any help you can offer. General Endare has a reputation of being incredibly thorough, whether on the battlefield or off. If the rumors are correct and Rajine's mantle is truly here, she will find it. Unless we were to find it first.
Pourquoi vous ne voulez pas que le général Andare le trouve?
I'm concerned about its misuse. Unless you're prepared to handle them correctly, relics such as these can corrode you. I would tell General Endare myself, but I don't trust her intentions. Not after she pressed these pilgrims into service.
La reine Irène a besoin du manteau de Rajin pour sa cérémonie de ratification.
Then she's in luck. I served the 8 divines before joining the Mages Guild. I know what must be done to safely transport a relic such as Regine's mantle. We'll just need to find it before General Endare does.
Où devrions-nous commencer à chercher?
The Farlanesti faithful believe the Welkin stones hold the memories of the walking city. Earlier, I heard soldiers speaking of the same stones. If you can see me past the frost trolls, perhaps we can see what the stones have to do with Rajine's mantle.
Si on l'appelle le manteau de Regine, que savez-vous à propos de Rajin?
Regine is a Khajiit trickster god, also worshipped by thieves and deceivers. The Khajiit swap tales of Regine's greatest pranks. It is said his 7 shadows do his bidding throughout Tamriel.
Ces 7 ombres?
Yes, each shadow reflects a different aspect of Regine's personality and power. This could be a convenient metaphor, actual living shadows, or something else entirely.
Quel est le lien entre le manteau de Rajin et la cité ambulante?
I have a theory, but until I can support it, speculation is less than useless. Perhaps the Welkin stones will reveal more.
Parlez-moi du général Andare.
A famous high elf general, or infamous, depending on who you ask. Her jade dragoons are well respected, but she has an aggressive reputation. Last I heard, she was in Haven.
Pourquoi est-ce que le général Andare chercherait le manteau de Rajin?
A very good question, which raises another. Regine's mantle is a Khajiit legend. Why does she seek it out in Grahtwood, the home of the Wood Elf King? What could have brought it to the Farlanesti winter site?
Pourquoi avez-vous peur des trolls de givre?
Arms as tall as a person, an endless hunger, and jaws that can snap off a horse's leg in a single bite. Why am I afraid of frost trolls? The real question is, why aren't you?
Bah, parce que je peux les buter. Enfin bref, sur ce les gens, on s'arrête là. Donc voilà, c'était Ice. Portez-vous bien, merci d'avoir regardé. Allez, à plus.